What's up, everybody? This is your boy Corey back with episode 16 of Through the Eyes of a Man, the inspirational series to women. I want to say thank y'all for being patient with your boy. Your boy been in a lot of transition, but it's been good transition. First is your boy got married. Check it out. Happily married. Beautiful wife, just so ready to grow with the queen that God sent me. And so I am so blessed. I'm so blessed. The wedding went I can't even explain how great the wedding was. And when we do Young Black Educated and in Love, I get a little more in detail because I want to have my beautiful wife with me whenever I speak about the wedding. So look out for that, because we're going to have the wedding video, some of the video from the wedding, and we're going to have some pictures. So we're waiting for those things, and when we have them, we're going to share it with you. So the second thing is we relocated. Your boy's in Durham, North Carolina now. Happy to be here. Wonderful job. Just blessed. God is just... got to give God the glory. And so for today's topic, I want to jump into it. I'm going to try to keep it kind of short, but my topic today is something I'm very passionate about. And I have a scripture that I want to read because it hits on what I'm talking about. And then it's something from the book I wrote that I want to share also. It kind of all works together. And so the scripture I'm talking about is Matthew 7:15. And it says, "Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravaging wolves." And it further says that basically their true nature will be revealed by their actions. And the actual scripture says, "By their fruits shall ye know them." And so, ladies, I'm talking about men who approach you being this perfect guy, but after so much, after time progresses, they become these guys that you were like, whoa, I didn't know that's who he really was. And so I want to read something from the book I wrote, because I kind of touch on this in the book. Well, not kind of, I actually touch on it in detail. It's called The Circle, but I can't read the whole thing. But in here I say that what you have to realize is that the woman in the scenario, because I gave a scenario of what's going on from a guy's perspective and a woman's perspective. I said what you have to realize is that the woman in the scenario met what she thought was a perfect guy. What she really saw was an alter ego that he created to appear as the perfect guy. This creates issues because once he begins to treat her badly, she starts to reminisce about the alter ego that he showed her when they first met. This is why when a woman goes through rough times with a man, she states that she knows he is a good man and he has been a good man in the past. And so this scripture is talking about people will approach you as these perfect people. They will, from a spiritual standpoint, people will approach you as if they're just the most godly people on earth. But then once you really see the fruit that they're producing, it's almost toxic. And so it's like a major contradiction. And so to tie this back to dating and what I was talking about in the book is sometimes when you meet a man, he's always going to come off as the perfect guy. Or many times he comes off as the perfect guy. And that's because he's being who he feels you want him to be in order to get you. And so a lot of women fall in love with what I call that perfect alter ego, because that's the alter ego we gave you, and you fall in love with that person. But then as time progresses, you start seeing the fruit that they really produce, and that's not great fruit. It's like it's almost like you wanted to get an apple, but you end up with a sour apple, a apple that's nasty, and you thought it was sweet, and you were told that it was sweet, but then it ended up being sour. And when you bite into it and you actually get to the inside of that apple, it's sour, and you're like, oh, and so you have to be careful, ladies. And I think spiritually, what God is talking about is you have to be patient. You have to be patient to see the true fruits that people reveal to you. With a man, you have to take your time, ladies. Get to know that man. And it's a Bible verse that talks about casting your pearls in front of swine. And you have to be careful, because what can happen is, it's almost like the statement, a lot of people, got mad at Sarah Palin when she talked about putting lipstick on a pig. And here's my question. If this man is a pig, and you put, so basically, here's the concept. When you put lipstick on a pig, it's like trying to dress a pig up and make a pig look good, put lipstick on it, but it's still an ugly pig, and you tried to make it look better. And so what happens is, if I parallel this back to dating, that's like this man actually having a part of you, which is, whether it be sex, your mind, your emotions. He takes a part of you, and he was always this wolf, and now he's wearing your sheep's clothing. And so he's this person that can walk around and always say he has had sex with you, or he had you in a certain way, when he's this bad guy who's sleeping with all these women. He has a bad reputation, but you're one of the women that he can always walk around and be proud of and wear you as if you're like a trophy. And you don't want that, ladies. You want to take your time and get to know who these guys are. I promise you that a guy will reveal himself to you over time. I have a friend that, a lot of people reach out to me about advice, and she's with this young man, and she's been in so many bad situations, and I always tell her, just take it slow. And she's taking it slow, and the truth is, it's actually working out for her, because the more time that pass, the more he reveals himself. And actually, she actually seeing that he's a good guy. But many times, if you wait long enough, a good guy will wait, but a bad guy won't wait around. But you have to hold back on sex, ladies. You have to hold back on just giving so much of yourself. That should come with time. Go on my website, which is CoreyGuyton.com. Download the sample chapter of my book, and read the sample chapter. It's a full chapter, and it's called Defining Your Relationship. It gives you a step-by-step on what I perceive as the proper way to go into a relationship, and it says what you should give a person, at each stage of the progression of a relationship. And so I want you to go read that, because I felt that chapter was important, because so many people find themselves with wolves when they thought they had sheeps. And that's the worst thing, because once you fall in love, it's hard to break away. And that, like I said in the book, that's why women always say, I know he can be a good guy. But what you fail to realize, that's never who he was. And so if that's never who he was, you're waiting on him to get back to that person he can't get back to, because it's just not him. So ladies, I need you to take your time. I need you to make sure that the guy is the right guy, but that comes with time. You are queens, ladies, and you deserve to be with a king. So the book is available online. It's not about money. You can I dropped the ebook to $6.99. You can go online, get the ebook. You can view the ebook through a computer. You can view it through your phone. I dropped the price because I want you to have this. This is not about money. This is about a message. And so I really, really need you to get this book, because so many women have read it and said it helped them. It's not only for college women. Like I said, I only wrote it because college women asked me to write it. So if you know anybody that's going to college, any young ladies, please get this for them to read, because it's a lot of wolves out there. And you speaking to an ex-wolf. I'm married now, and I have nothing to lose, so I can tell the truth. And so thank you for tuning in, ladies. If you think like a queen, you will act like a queen, causing others to treat you as a queen.